Welcome to another Gilded Legends podcast YouTube. Tonight we will be talking about BattleTech or Mech Warrior, whichever one you want to call it. Back in the day before Mech Warrior was big on Xbox and stuff like that, you had BattleTech. I have some of the cards from a friend of mine named Randy Reitenhauer. I will show you some of the cards, what the size of the mechs are. We'll get some of the mechs out next week and show you which ones are 100 ton, 85 ton, 75 ton, 95 ton. I think they're from 20 ton up to 100 in between there too, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'll get a hold of Randy and talk to him about it. Tonight, I'm just going to show you some of the cards and everything. Curl up with a drink and have some fun. I would like to give a shout out to our local gaming store here in town, Book Nook. But here's the maps. A long time since they've been played with. Here's one of the maps. I will go in depth on it next week. Talking about the level 1s, 2s, and 3s, 5s, and 6. And the Rebel and Force and stuff like that. I'll have a little cheat sheet of saying what it is. But let's get into some of the cards. I'll go through some of them. Awesome is an 85 ton mech. It's standard with internal structure is engine. The mass is 8, 11.5, 18, 3, 3, and 15. So 240 pit brand. Walking is 3, running is 5, jumping is 0, heat sinks is 28, gyro, cockpit, and armor factor is 240. But it breaks up everything on the back of the card. I don't know if you can see it very well, but that's what it looks like. That's an 80 ton mech. This is a Zeus. It's an 80 ton mech too. I'll show you the back of the card. Hunchback is a 50 ton. Like I said, this is old. And you can play as a campaign and stuff like that with it. This is a Orion 75 ton. A Loki 65. A Battle Master is a 85 ton mech. This is what I'm going to start playing again. on my off weeks on D&D. I'm going to learn it again. What was that? That was a Cyclops. Sorry. 90 ton. This is a Grasshopper, 70 ton. I'm trying to get it as best as I can where you guys can read the back of the cards. This is a Panther, 35 ton. I want to say it's a medium mech. This is a 90 ton Marauder, 60, 45, 80. Yeah, what I got in my hand right now are different mech sizes. This is a Marauder. He's a 90 ton mech. You have mechs that you use and pilot and stuff like that. This is a Hatchet Man. No, X Man. 65 ton mech. Very light, very. Phoenix Hawk is a 45 ton mech. And a Goliath is an 80 ton. An Enforcer, a 50 ton mech. A Jagger mech, 65. I'll get more in depth with Randy on this, seeing which ones are light, medium, and heavy. A Gladiator. He's a 95 ton mech. Another Hatchet Man, 45 ton. A Orion, 75. A Victor, 80 ton. I think that's a heavy. 25 ton is a light mech. I do remember that much. A Commando. Yeah, Commando is a 25 ton mech, and it's a light. Doesn't have much armor, doesn't have much of anything. Uh, Charger, 80 ton. $35 ton is a Jagner. A Was, 20 ton. Battlemaster 85. Rifleman 60. A War Hammer is a 70-ton. Blackjack 45-ton, one of my favorite mechs. Not very heavily armored or nothing like that, but can dish out the firepower if you need it. An Ulstis 60-ton. A Grand Dragon 60-ton. Don't know much about it. A Crusader is a good mech. That dish out a lot of firepower. You can build it however you want. Cyclops, we talked about. A Gloth, a Dashi is a 100-ton mech. Very good mech, very good firepower all the way around. Shadowhawk is a 55-ton. Don't know much about it. A Sentinel is a good mech. It just fast and recon can be. Wolf Trap. Hold on, guys. Okay. Phoenix Hawks is a very good 45-ton mech. You can put some firepower on it to shut down things, but it's a very good mech. I don't know nothing about this one. Don't know nothing about this one. An Imp 100-ton. Don't know nothing about it neither. But 100 tons are the heaviest you could get unless you go into like a Colossus. And you very, very seldom ever see a Colossus mech or a battle mech. Um, they're usually have 3 crew members. I know that for a fact. And they take up way too much space. This is an 80-ton. I mean, I don't think anybody's on right now, but I go through these cards and I probably call it a night. The Wolverine I have played. Um, it's pretty good. If you can load it out the right way. A Zeus is another good mech if you could load it out right. Don't know nothing about this. This is a 40 ton. Don't know nothing about this one. This is a 30 ton. You got light, medium, and heavy. And I can't remember where everything falls at. A Shogun 85. Never seen it, but faced it several times in games. Pack a hell of a lot of armor and everything and hard to take out. Annihilator is the same way, 100-ton mech. Seen it, never piloted it, but very hard to take out. A lot of weapons. 35-ton mech. Don't know nothing about this one. Withworth. Like I say, some of the names are out there, but that's been around for years and years, and just now starting to get back into it with a friend of mine named Randy. So, a Dragon is a 60-ton mech. Played against, never pilot one, so I don't know how it is. Same here, Griffin 55. Played against it, never pilot one, so I don't know any what the weapons are or what you can put on it. Don't know nothing about this guy. 45 tons or 40 tons, right? 40, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of these mechs that I haven't played against or pilot. I played against most of them, but not pilot them. So, um, there's that one. We talked about it. 20-ton. I want to say this is a light mech. Very fast, very light armor, very little um, weapons. 60-ton. 40-ton. We've seen this one. But yeah, guys, I'm going to start playing this one. I'll do this for a couple weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and I'll jump into something else. Don't know what it will be, but I might bounce around a lot here before too much longer. OzCon is coming up in April, and it's be the last weekend of April. So remember that. I will have a booth there with some of my stuff to sell. So you guys need to check me out there at OzCon in West Plains at the Civic Center the last weekend of April. Um, it's a gaming convention. There'll be a whole bunch of gamings going on. So, um, yeah, I mean, check it out. Have fun with it. Come and see me. I will demo X-Wing. I'm going to try, starting next month, trying to get up to Springfield and playing some Armada and Legion. So, I will try to get that done where I can start talking about it more. I do have a starter set of the Rebels ready to sell and a starter set of the clones ready to sell. But that's about it. So, I mean, they're put together and everything. I have the rules, I have the markers for them, the whole 9 yards, but hopefully in a couple of years, I'll have 2 games going at OzCon. Maybe 3, but here we go. This is a Griffin. Let me get it in the right hand. Griffin. 55-ton mech. The next one is a Blackjack or Blackhawk. Blackhawk, don't know nothing about it. 50-ton mech. There we go. Raven. If we have already talked about it, I might just go on through it. This one. We talked about that one. Don't know nothing about this one. 85-ton Mac. Marauder. 75-ton. A Victor. Man of War. 80-ton. Like I said, some of these cards are old. We talked about the Rifleman. Hornet. 20-ton. Javelin. He's a 30-ton. Don't know nothing about this guy. Don't know nothing about this guy, but you could guys see the tonnage and everything. I mean, I'm just showing you what they are. Now we got Clan Federation cards. This is Dracunus Combine. Gives you the little bit of background about them. Shadowhawk we talked about. This one. Then the next one is Clan Smoke Jagger. Same thing. It talks about them. Then we got the I don't know which one this one is, but there it is. Talks about it. Another one, the Federal Commonwealth. It's the main group. Scorpion. So I'm sorry, Warhammer. Yeah, we talked about the rest of these already. So there's not much more in these that I could talk about. So if you guys got any questions, please let me know. If not, I will be jumping off. Um, Let me look something up real quick. See when this game did come out. Give you guys an idea when it started and how long it been going on. I know they redid the rule books and everything for it, but everything like that. Battletech, how long has it been in existence? When was the first book put out? $1984. It was first put out. FASC Corporation published the first Battletech game set in 1984 as Battle Droids, and throughout the 80s and 90s released worldwide supplement books and material for the series. They got novels out on the books, on the game. Um, okay, the very first book they put out of Mech Warrior series was The Ghosts of Winter. It's on Amazon.com. I'm going to it right now. Okay, it's a graphic novel. So that's not what we need. So, when was Battletech University created? In 94. The oldest mech was a Mickey MSK 65. It was 100-ton, described as 100-ton box with legs. Um, yeah, there's nothing really about Mech Warrior here telling me you got a board game. Let's see what that tells me. Battletech board game. Okay, just what I showed you, some maps and the BattleTech you could buy. Uh, yeah, you could get BattleTech. You could buy anything for BattleTech right now, guys. I mean, they got a bunch of box sets out, mechs, and everything like that for it. A lot of places, eBay, Walmart, Amazon, Temu. I'm just looking something up right now, guys. I'm just waiting for you guys to talk to me. Oh, it's a Lego. But yeah, you could go anywhere to find it. Classical BattleTech is, yeah, the classic BattleTech game on it's Target. You can buy it at Target. Um, for wanted to say $24, $25, something like that. Looks like it comes with a couple of mechs, the dice, the maps, and that's it. So I mean, it's whatever you guys want to do, whatever you guys think to do, whatever. But that's what it is. I mean, I'd like to give a shout out to my D&D group. We be playing the second of this next month, and let's see what hell has in store for us. Um, I'd give a shout out to Randy for letting me borrow some of his stuff to show you guys. Um, I'm going to give another shout out to Jay at Book Nook. Um, don't forget, OzCon is coming up this in April of next year. Be the last weekend of the month. We will have a booth. We will get this stuff started and have it all ready to go. I hope to see you guys there and have fun.